Did you know Mr. Beast almost died once?
It's a story about the time I almost died.
Boys.
So, good night's sleep. We start our drive home. It's a 8-hour drive with me and like 2 of my other friends. And then my friend driving, he just says, can we pull over to a gas station? I don't feel too good. And I'm like looking at the road and I turn and look to my left and his head's just popping and he's just like,
Wait, is he driving?
yeah, down the highway and he's just like dead. I instantly am like, this fucker fell asleep. So I grab the wheel. I'm sitting in the passenger seat. And I'm just kind of like keeping the car going straight. And I just yell, wake the fuck up. And I'm
Getting
like,
interesting.
exactly. And I have my hand on the steering wheel. I'm in the passenger seat. And this is a big car with like a console in the middle. So I'm like barely grabbing it. And I just like, Tyler, I don't think this fucker's going to wake up. And in my head, I'm like, I gotta take his foot off the gas. But the problem is because there's a console and everything.
Of course.
To take his foot on the pedal without leaning below the wheel, and so I can't see the road. So I'm steering the car, but to take his foot off the gas, I have to put my head below the steering wheel so I can reach it. So I'm like driving, and I was just like, we can't go 100 miles an hour. There's cars everywhere. There's a fucking dude riding our ass. And I'm like, my fucking driver's dead. Can you just chill for 5 seconds? I just was like, fuck it, I gotta get us off the road. You know how like on the side of the highway, there's those strips you hear when you're like,
Yeah.
So I just like, I leaned over, I had my foot on the brake and slowly like pulled off and I could hear the strip on the right tire.
You were driving the car based on
the strip,
on
the sound.
Hearing the
yeah,
sound.
because I couldn't really see you. And so I think everything's over. I literally, the second I let off the brake so I can put the car in park, which is like on my stomach in the console, he comes back to life. His heart starts beating again, which I'll explain what happened. And he just stomps on the gas. And I'm like sitting up, not with my hand on the brake anymore, because he came back to life because what he was doing was driving. He instantly started driving again. That was because it was just like.
So he floored it.
Yeah. And so like literally we're on the side of the highway. I instantly bent back over to touch the brake, but I was like, fuck, we could go right on the road, just get hit 70 miles an hour. So I just yoinked the wheel to the right. So we just slammed into a concrete wall and that just stopped the car.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. And then my head's like fucking bleeding and I have marks everywhere. And Tyler just runs around and just rips him out of the car.
Yeah.
And then I lean up, put the car in park and,